Hey there, crafty YouTube friends, it's Rena, and I have another video today. I created a few things in the last couple days. I am not doing mini albums at the moment, but I may do one next week. Gotta get caught up on my cards for my my blog DTs. So last night, Scandal was on, first one of the season. I talked to Sabrina for the first 8 minutes, and then I told her, girl, I gotta go. Anyway, Sabrina and I decided we're going to do another swap, and I'm super excited because we're doing some really cool stuff. Anyway, more about that later. So I made a few flowers while I was watching Scandal, and I made this purple one out of this mesh fabric, and I put a flower center in there, and I did some oh gosh, what is that called? Let me tell you what it's called. Diamond dust. I put some diamond dust in there, and I'm not exactly thrilled with that, but I ordered some flower centers, and I'm probably going to switch that out, but I thought that little fabric came out fluffy and cute. Okay, this one, I had bought a pink pillowcase at the thrift store, and I cut it up, and so I used that as the bottom layer. And then I had got this pink lace with silver, and I did a layer of that, and then I put that real blingy center in there, and I thought that came out just divine. This one, I had this fabric at my shop, and I had a display up with it during springtime, and we had taken it down, and I took the fabric and I cut it up, and I made this flower out of it, and I thought it came out super pretty with the little flowers on the sheer pink fabric, and I thought that flower center from the DIY Boutique Supply, this one is also from the DIY Boutique Supply, came out fantastic. So love those two. And then there's this one, which this fabric I also got at Joann's the other day, and I just bought 1/8 of a yard, not much, but I'll probably be able to make about 5 flowers out of that. And it's got this real blingy, glittery design on it, and I thought that flower center worked perfectly with it. So those are my 4 flowers I made last night while I was watching Scandal. And now I want to show you this easel card. And the challenge, it's for one of my Magnolia design teams, and the challenge is to use a ticket or tickets. And so I used this ticket die I have from Magnolia, and I just stamped it with some of my new stamps I got from Prima, the Welcome to Paris collection. And I did a lot of layering. I layered this tulle trim, and I told you guys, you know, obviously I just showed you some flowers. I had been learning to make flowers with a great tutorial from Bianca 4430. I think that's what it is, please. And so I went with the colors in the paper, which are, oh gosh, what paperback is this? Parisian Dreams. And this was given to me by one of the gals who entered my Parisian challenge. I fawned over the paper that she had used on her creation, and so she included the paper pack for me, which I thought was super sweet. So anyway, I went with the colors in the paper pack, and I used this cream colored crocheted lace in the back, and then I layered my Wild Orchid Craft flowers, which I used gesso and Snow-Tex on to give them that little shabby look. And then I added these pearls. It's the pearl drop trim, and I just kind of cut it and stuck it in there. And then there's a couple more Wild Orchid Craft flowers, and I just gessoed the bottom of the bud so it didn't look so green. These little pieces are also from the stamp collection above, and you can't really tell, but I did glossy accent those. So, and then my little Tilda has a little postcard behind her, and she is sitting on a Spellbinder's die there. And this is a Wild Orchid Craft metal corner embellishment. This was gold, and I gessoed it so that it wasn't so bright gold. This is the same lace here that I used on the flowers. And here is another crocheted, and I double layered that one. And then also another corner embellishment and the sentiment area there. So there you go. That's my easel card. And I'm actually really excited about this one. I think these cards are really little. This is a shadow box card, and it comes already cut and scored for you. You can buy it. You know, it's the base. And what I did was I used the Prima collection, the Meadowlark collection on this, and I used all the Meadowlark collection flowers, this ticket, the leaves, everything. So what I did here was I added this resin piece, and I believe this is Prima. And I used a little bit of Martha Stewart paint, and it's kind of got a little shimmer to it. And I kind of did it on all the flowers to give it just that little shabbiness. This is, I believe this is Prima Bling. This is one of the tickets from the collection. This is Prima as well, a little zipper with... oh, this little dingly doodad on it. So by looking at this, you really can't tell how it opens. And I thought I was somewhat clever in that it opens right here. And there is a magnet underneath this flower and a magnet underneath this paper that holds it together. So when you open it up, the sentiment here says, "A moment lasts all of a second, but the memory lives on forever." And I think it's a beautiful sentiment. And this is a Spellbinder's die back here. And this is a sentiment, not a sentiment, one of the tags from the collection. And I cut out the center, and I was very inspired by Creative Kelly on YouTube, who did this on another a shadow box card, but she did it on both the inside pieces, and I did it on this outside piece, and I added a little crinkled seam binding, and you basically can pull this out and write your sentiment on the inside there, or you can put a photo, which would be a great idea too. So there's that. And then when you open it up, bam, there is Tilda. And I've, obviously used papers from the entire collection. I left this page alone because the birds are so pretty, and it looks like the bird is looking down at Tilda. I love how that looks. So I added some more bling here. And I stickled the outside edges of this top piece, and I layered some lace underneath. And it's hard to see, but I have a little resin piece back there, and this resin piece here. And then I have flowers and leaves and little, just real pretty little flower clusters in this corner and this corner, kind of framing out the beautiful Tilda with her butterfly. And I added this flower also from the collection, and this little banner. Just, I was thinking, you might write the person's name that this is being gifted to. And I haven't done it yet, but I'm probably going to put a place on the back for another sentiment. But that is how the back looks. And then it just closes up again with the magnet. Well, So that is my, I'm going to have to fix that. The pearl just came off. Oh, I know why it's not. There we go. There we go. So those are my cards and my flowers that I'm super happy with and excited about. And that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed these cards. I'm going to be making some more. I've been neglecting my card making duties, but I'm going to get back to it before I make another mini. And I have some altered projects that I want to do as well. So, oh my gosh, I'm tired already just thinking about it. All right, you guys have a happy, scrappy day, and I appreciate you guys all watching. And just one last thing I want to say is the YouTube community has been overwhelmingly supportive and welcoming and friendly and accepting, and I just so much appreciate that. It means so much, and I've heard other ladies say similar things, but experiencing it yourself makes it really, really special, and I want to thank you guys. So I hope you'll check out my challenge and decide to create for it, and keep watching. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye now.